Hi everyone, this is dgross for News 8 and RochesterFirst.com, and welcome to What's Good, the place where we share the good news in and around Rochester over the past 7 days. Let's cue the jam. Starting off our show today, the return of a Rochester icon, and hint hint, it's the Genesee Brewhouse Keg Tree. The Keg Tree is back. The Rochester tradition is finally returning after an extended COVID pandemic hiatus. On December 2nd, the Genesee Brewhouse will light the Keg Tree. During the month of December as well, they will also donate $1 of each sale of the Keg Tree Ale. That was a mouthful. From each sale of the Keg Tree Ale, there we go, in December to the Open Door mission. Roger Youngs, a janitor who is legally blind, won New York State Industries for the Disabled Employee of the Year award. He's employed by Sheen & Shine Incorporated and does his janitorial and maintenance work at the Norris Addiction Treatment Center of Rochester. He has aniridia, meaning he doesn't have irises in his eyes. So to work through his visual impairment, Roger says he keeps things clean with a healthy dose of creativity, but more and importantly, awesomely, he does it by making sure that he does the job twice. On Tuesday night, a family from Afghanistan arrived in Rochester through the organization Keeping Our Promise. This 9 years after the family initially applied for a visa. Zar Mohammed Stanizaki was an interpreter for the U.S. forces in Afghanistan. He finally made his way to the United States after his visa was destroyed. A privately owned Suburban surgery center has been named one of the best in New York and the United States. Bryant Surgery Center is getting ready to celebrate 20 years in business too. Most recently, they were recognized on a national scale by Newsweek as third in the state and first in the region for best ambulatory surgery centers. Of more than 500 centers ranked by that poll in Newsweek, Bryant Surgery Center is the only one from Western New York to receive this honor. A new vegan pizza restaurant has opened its doors near downtown Rochester on East Main Street. Co-owner Heather Simon says Squatchos was named after the tragic passing of a loved one who had that as a nickname as well. Simon said the items used for her vegan meals are made in-house and some items are locally sourced as well. A new business school is coming to Brighton, the Golisano Institute for Business and Entrepreneurship. Tom Golisano said the school consists of a nonprofit 2-year certificate program comprised of business-related subject matter. Golisano also added that tuition for the 2-year certificate program is just shy of $9,000 a year, with an installment program consisting of 2 payments of about $4,500 each. For new or present moms that are looking for a way to allow friends and family to see the baby even before it's born, Rochester Institute of Technology alumna Jenny Cron started the first and only ultrasound business in Rochester that can make that happen. That's been her dream, and she made it into reality through her self-run business, Hey Baby. This mobile-only service provides the only private at-home 4D ultrasound service in the Rochester area. In August, Breathe, a yoga studio franchise in Moore, dissolved its franchise model. This meant that every location could stay a yoga studio if they wanted to, but could go forward with their own vision instead. One of those locations in Webster reopened Friday as a new business called Element Yoga. The owner, Scott Dennis, says it represents the multiple components from the original business coming together to form a new one. Desks for Success and St. Michael's Woodshop helped donate 28 handmade wooden desks to the families of Roberto Clemente School Number 8 and to their students. The desks were originally built by students through St. Michael's Woodshop. The students who built the desks were guided by mentors from the Rochester Woodworkers Society, and materials were donated by Morse Lumber. The Guardians of Hope held a packing party over the weekend to send donations to Ukraine. Organizers said people from all over Rochester donated items to the event to be packaged into boxes of hope. These boxes will be filled with practical and essential items, as well as fun items for the children of Ukraine. What else is good? Art showcases are good. Seniors from across New York State showcased their art in Rochester last Wednesday. Dozens of pieces created by artists who are residents, clients, volunteers, and staff of long-term care facilities, adult care facilities, and senior housing in New York are all part of this traveling exhibit sponsored by Leading Age New York. The winner of this competition, Thelma Angel, won Best of Show for her painting called A Funny Story. What else is good? Planting trees is good. Retree Webster said they have completed the planting of 40 trees and shrubs in neighborhood trails. The 30 volunteers planted this greenery with certified arborists keeping watch. They say they will not only plant new trees in the future, but will continue to monitor all the new plantings. Great work, guys. What else is good? Your good news. Whatever it is, if it puts a smile on your face, the team and I would love to hear from you. You can drop me a line personally. My email should be on screen right about now. That's dgross at wroctv.com. And please pass along any photos or video you have as well. It helps us tell the story. Well, I think that just about does it for this week's What's Good. My name is Dan Gross. Thank you so much for your time and company today. Really appreciate it. You know what else is going to be good? The rest of your week. We'll see you next Wednesday.